Hello and welcome back to Red 5 Scale Models. Last time we finished off the interior of the Wellington Mk1 and today, hopefully, we'll finish off the build and get her ready to paint. Right, so last time out we painted all the interior. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but there was also a massive element of me cocking up, forgetting to glue that in and having to prise it apart, prise it back together, mess about like that, and sealed all the seam lines and sanded them down and smoothed them off, and they're nice and smooth there now, so they should take some primer really well and be nicely hidden up. Apologies for the video quality last time. The camera was, I don't know what it was doing, it was playing havoc with the focus, was all over the place. Word to the wise, when you are building this, be wary of the Bombay doors if you are leaving them open, because they are very, very delicate. That one's nearly been snapped off, so it might be wise to kind of, I don't know, somehow protect them. I'm a bit heavy-handed though, and I'm just kind of chuck models and things all over, but the majority of today's build anyway will be getting the wings and engine bays and all the sub-assemblies, tail fin and everything on, and then seeing where we get. If we feel like it's kind of dragging on a little bit longer, we'll continue into multiple videos so we can kind of chop it up into sections. But let's get cracking with the rest of the build. The wings were a bit of an issue. I don't know whether the actual wing was warped or whether it was the way I fitted the engine bay, but basically if you glued one side, the other side would spring back open, and it was a never-ending battle trying to get them down, and ended up just having to walk around the house for about 20 minutes holding it shut because the clamps just wouldn't stick because it was too curved. But we got there in the end. It was the same for both as well, so I think it might have just been something kit related more than anything, but we got there. here I'm just using Mr. Surfacer 500 to fill in some little tiny gaps here and there that are a little bit too fine to be going in with the Revel putty. It's just a bit of a thicker primer, but it's great for filling in little tiny pinholes and really thin gaps and seam lines and stuff. So that is pretty much the build done. The engines can be taken off because I'll want access into those into there basically to put the landing gear in, and I've just filled in some of the gaps with sponge just as a bit of a mask to stop excessive paint getting in there. I'll fill these two engine bays in with sponge as well when I get round to it. But I think basically all the subsections I'll take, the two turrets, they're ready to go. I'll have to mask the canopies off for the turrets, but I need to prime them black, paint them, all the interior detail. It's basically just going to be black with the dry brush of some sort of gunmetal across them. So yeah, I think the next stage is basically to get cracking with some painting. So that'll probably be in another video just to break it up into manageable chunks. That did just snap off, but I've kind of wangled it back in place and put some super glue in there to keep it sturdy this time. Any mistakes have been my own basically throughout the whole of this. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So I'll hope at least one person's learned something from this, and I'll catch you again on the next video. Cheers now, bye bye.